Clint Cosgrove, Rivals.com, back with another edition of From the Film Room, where we select a player, break down their physical and athletic skill set, and then turn on the film to show you why they're a special player. This week, we are featuring the number 48 overall recruit in the 2024 class, Notre Dame wide receiver commit Cam Williams out of Glenbard South High School in Illinois. Now, physically, he has a special physical profile. He comes in at about 6'2", 194 pounds. I swear he's taller than that. But we were texting earlier, and he promised me he is only 6'2". You don't hear that often, but he had measured himself in gym class today. So he's 6'2", 194. He has totally transformed himself over the past year. He was a long, kind of lanky and raw kid that has developed into a guy who now looks like he is already college ready. Looks like an absolute unit. And the impressive thing is he has only gotten faster, developed more body control with that added weight. Physical development, athletic profile, great combination of size and speed. He is silky smooth with a long stride. He went 10.8 in 100 meters as a junior, but he plays faster than that, faster with pads on. And like I mentioned earlier, he has only gotten faster as he's gotten bigger. If he runs track this year, he'll blow that time out of the water. He's extremely explosive. He has a PR of 24 feet, 3.75 inches in the long jump. And then the thing you really like about him is, he was always that kind of raw kid with a limitless ceiling of upside. But his development over the past year has been pretty eye-opening. Physically, athletically, he's really dedicated himself to the game. And I'd say he's way ahead of schedule in terms of his development at this stage in his career, at least as far as what I thought he would be. Always knew he'd be a special player, but he is ahead of the curve right now. So without further ado, let's turn on the film and show you exactly why Cam Williams is a special player. All right, so on this first play, it's just going to be a quick hitch. They do a good job scheming it up. They flare the back out of the backfield, kind of draws the defense to the right, which I don't know why they do. All eyes should be on Cam at all times. But I want you to see here is he's bigger than most of the guys on the field. And when we run the play, he is faster, and it just looks like he's playing at a different speed and at a different level than everybody else on the field. So as we started, just a quick hitch up top. Now, seamlessly catches the ball and gets to full speed pretty quick. You see that long stride. He sees a hole, he hits it, and once he does, there's no chance. I mean, everybody had angles here. You can got a missed block that should have been an easy tackle. You got a safety coming down, but it is hard when a guy's as big and fast as Cam is at the high school level for a couple of reasons. One, I don't think that I would want to be tackling him when he's hitting full speed, coming straight at you. I would have definitely been diving at his ankles, but then also you can't really simulate that in practice. The pursuit angles are just different when a guy's playing at a different level. So you see the size, you see the flawlessly catching of the ball and transitioning to full speed, and then just that size and stride and speed combination. Just a special player making a special play, and it really looks like it's a big dude playing on a little kid's court. So we'll go on to the second play, and this is what I talk about, his ability to make an impact on special teams. Now, he's not your typical kick returner, punt returner. You think of those guys being a little smaller, but, Cam has the ability to see the field and just hit the seam. And a lot of returners do a little dance back there, and you just can't do that at the college level when things are moving faster. So we will have an opportunity, I'd imagine, to see him be a contributor, definitely on special teams, but hopefully in the return game, as you'll see here, because he just does a phenomenal job. I don't know why anybody would kick to him, but there you go. You got the ball bouncing, and he catches it in stride, sees the hole, hits the hole, and once again at a whole different level than everybody else on that field. I don't know why you'd ever kick to him, but and then, you see a couple of fake attempted tackles, poor kicker. I wouldn't have gotten in this way either. That's a big man making big moves. So definitely ability to contribute at a high level on special teams. And then on to this third clip, and we'll finish with this, but just his ability to stretch the field. We've got a bail corner here. Cam's down at the bottom. even though he has a good cushion, even though he knows Cam can take the top off and he's coming out the gate, Cam just eats up so much uh, space with each step that he's on top of you before you even know it. And the defensive back really had no chance here with this. Looks like they're maybe playing quarters against a pin route. So they got that, safety coming down on that post and Cam going over the top. But, once again, just stretching the field, using that size, using that speed, and then, just catches the ball so naturally and everything just looks so effortless. Once he has it, he is so far away from everybody else. He gets to tiptoe into the end zone. And, I have a feeling we're going to see a lot of that at the next level. I'm just so impressed with his overall development. Cam had a chance to be special when I first saw him as a freshman. And, he's probably already where I thought he would be maybe 2 years into college. So Notre Dame's getting a good one here, and this film is a great display of what he's capable of doing, and he'll be capable of doing this against higher level players as well.
So there you have it. That is From the Film Room with Notre Dame wide receiver commit Cam Williams. And one of my favorite parts of doing From the Film Room is the NFL comp. And the first guy that came to mind was 6-time Pro Bowler, 3-time All-Pro Devontae Adams, who played his college ball at Fresno State, was drafted by the Packers in the 2nd round, now plays for the Las Vegas Raiders. I knew their play style was similar. And, I hoped that the measurables in high school film would line up or align as well. Went back, watched Adams' high school film, and he ironically lists himself at 6'2", 192, 2 pounds shorter of what Cam told me he was today. And I'd actually say when comparing the two at the same stage of their career, Cam is probably farther ahead in terms of development at that same point. Adams was a little tighter in the hips, didn't have that same stride we see from Cam, but overall very similar playing styles. I mean, if you turn on the film, they're running the same plays, but impressive NFL comp. I see a bright future for Cam. And there you have it, From the Film Room with Cam Williams.